why do we have to be more than friends?
We don't have to do anything. But I think it's an awfully nice idea.
I wish things could just stand still sometimes.
Faith.
Yes?
I'm not gonna do anything you don't want me to do. And I'll stop the moment you ask.
Stop.
I didn't even get started.
Bucky, you know it isn't because I don't like you.
Don't talk. Listen, and try to trust me. I love you. And I don't think you'd be here with me now if something inside of you didn't care about me.
Oh.
I know we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we do.
And I keep hoping that if we both relax...
I can't relax.
Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. And try to remember how much I love you.
Yeah.
Now, put your arms around me. Come on. Go ahead.
Please don't rush me.
I won't. This is so beautiful.
Yes. No, Bucky, please stop.
Faith?
You said you'd stop. Now stop, Bucky, don't.
People are talking about General Hospital's Jason Morgan. Nicole Lachelle Alvarez posted on Facebook, "I love Jason." Candace Prophet says, "How I love you. Let me count the ways." Linda Lair Cox says, "Hot, hot, hot. Who doesn't love bad boys?" And Melissa Russell Gray adds, "My absolute favorite character ever. What a sexy man." People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Want to give a holiday gift this season that someone will really love?
Well, I've got the solution for you. Hi, Kathy Mitchell here with Pasta Boat, the amazing new 5-in-1 pasta cooker that serves perfect pasta without the hassle. Just put in the pasta, add water to the serving line, and pop it in the microwave. It's that easy. When finished, place on the strainer lid, drain out the water, and you're ready to serve. Look, the stove uses boiling water to cook the pasta, but if the heat's too high, it boils over. Too low, and it clumps together. Pasta Boat uses the microwave to instantly heat and keep the water at the perfect cooking temperature. It actually does a better job. I challenge you to taste the difference. Whether you're cooking for one or preparing the whole box, you can make great tasting penne, rigatoni, macaroni, shells, any pasta, fast, easy, and perfect every time. These portion handles even help you measure the spaghetti. Plus, they stay cool while cooking. And because it's a controlled boil, delicate raviolis or lasagna are done without tearing. Add this handy steam rack and enjoy the tenderest baked potatoes or healthy vegetables. I love it for cold pasta salads because you can drain the water, cool the pasta, and mix all in one container.
Your Pasta Boat order includes the strainer lid, measuring handles, a steamer rack, even a fast and easy recipe book for just $20. But order now and we'll cut the price in half to just $10. Call now and find out about free shipping. But hold everything. Call right now and as a bonus, we'll double your order. And that's not all. We'll send you this amazing food chopper. Just pay separate processing. Just tap down to chop, mince, slice, or dice in an instant. You get it all. 2 pasta boats, 2 strainer lids, 2 steamer racks, 2 recipe books, and the food chopper. A whopping $50 value for just $10. And remember, call right now and find out about free shipping.
Call 1-800-686-7854, but call now. We're giving away a bonus pasta boat and food chopper with all of today's orders. Call 1-800-686-7854 and find out about free shipping. 1-800-686-7854. Call now.
I do not believe you can do better in the entire city. I mean, French doors onto a charming terrace, a positively breathtaking river view, and you've got southern exposure here. And what's more, you've got a wood-burning fireplace.
Actually, it's quite suitable.
Now listen, I do have one or two other listings.
Mrs.
but-
Greer, what I'd really like is a chance to look around here a little longer.
Well,
Mrs. Greer, we don't want to impose on your time. I'm sure you have other things to do. Why don't we meet back at the real estate office in about half an hour?
Oh, I think that's a splendid idea.
certainly. Oh, one more thing. Will you pull the door shut when you leave, okay?
Oh, dear. She forgot to tell us that there is a devastatingly attractive hall closet.
And a simply charming bathtub and a sensational view of an enchanting air shaft.
Still, I do think it's the best of the three we've seen. What do you think?
I agree.
A southern exposure means there'll be plenty of sunlight. I want to have lots of sun.
You know something? If you lean out very carefully from the corner of that terrace, you can see the bay window of my house.
Oh, well, that's an enormous advantage, of course.
Yeah, on the other hand, the rent's ridiculous. If you look a little longer, I think you can do better.
Well, that doesn't matter too much. What's important is that it be the right apartment. I spent quite a lot of time thinking about the kind of apartment I want it to be.
Well, what kind of apartment is that?
Oh, something that's soft and warm with fabrics that feel good when you touch them and lots of bright colors.
So that everything you touch and look at is beautiful, huh?
Yes. In Minnesota, Seneca always wanted everything to be functional. Oh, it was pleasant enough, but I want where I live now to be more special than that.
You're sad, aren't you, Nell?
Am I?
To me, you are. Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to ask questions. I just meant starting over can't be easy.
No, it isn't.
And, Nell, I don't want to intrude. I just keep stumbling into places where I don't belong. I was so struck by your tone just now.
I know, thank you. You've been sympathetic and understanding, the way you've been all day. I'm fine, really. Oh, once in a while, I do have a sense of loss about my marriage, but at the same time, a decision's been made, and I'm glad that I'm moving on to new experiences and new friends.
I like that part about new friends.
So do I.
Sorry to take so long, Marshal, but the airline couldn't find my bag for a while.
No problem here. It's good to see you again.
Thanks.
I'm rather curious to hear some more about your plans. You didn't give me many details on the phone.
Well, there's really not a lot more to know. I'm coming east, and my first thought, of course, was Riverside Hospital. I want to find out if there's a job for me here.
I see.
Oh, and, Marshal, I'd like you to keep this entire business extremely confidential, until we see which way it's going to go.
Well, it's not going to be so easy, Seneca. After your call from the airport, I managed to locate 2 members of our search committee. They were very excited about the prospect of Seneca Bolak joining our staff. So much so, in fact, that I really can't promise they won't mention your name, in spite of my asking them not to say anything.
Marshal, are you telling me that you have a search committee made up of gossips and name droppers?
I'm saying that not everyone can live up to your standards.
How soon can I meet with a full committee?
Not quite sure, but I have arranged for you to meet 2 members, plus the chairman, at lunch today. It'll be informal and confidential.
Well, fine. I mean, that's terrific. It's very accommodating.
Well, we try to keep our end up here.
Marshal, I am not unappreciative. I realize that you have done the very best you can, and I thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm really looking forward to lunch today. But I think before we go any further, I better be sure you understand my terms.
It's all right.
It isn't all right.
We don't have to hurry. Have I remembered to mention how beautiful you are?
Buggy, please don't be so nice.
But I want to be. I want to be so nice, so loving, so tender, and so reassuring with you that whatever it is that's keeping us from being together will just go away.
I wish it would.
I want to make you believe how much I love you and how much I want you to love me.
Just leave me alone, Bucky, please.
Hey, what is it?
Leave me alone. I can't do that. I told you I can't do that. You keep coming at me.
Well, I kissed you, that's all.
Don't just stay over there, Bucky.
Oh,
Please.
Faith.
Please stay over there. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like this.
Look, whatever I did, I'm sorry. I mean, the last thing I wanted to do was upset you.
It wasn't you. It was me.
Faith?
Yeah?
Okay. Could I come over and put my arm around you?
No. Please.
Would you like some water? Something to drink?
Could I have some water?
Sure. I always keep a bottle in the refrigerator just in case it gets really hot.
Thanks. Bucky, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
It's not okay. I wish you didn't look so miserable.
Well, you look sort of miserable yourself.
I like you so much. I really did want to make love.
You did?
I wish you didn't look so sad. It doesn't have anything to do with you.
Something sure went wrong.
There's something wrong with me.
With you?
Uh-huh. Believe me, it doesn't have anything to do with you.
Well, in that case, I have something I want to say. I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, we can deal with it. I mean, if that's what you want.
You're too nice to me.
Well, I got a soft spot in my head for you. I'm sorry. I mean, there's just some things that I feel I have to communicate to you by touching.
Couldn't we just stay like this?
We can be any way you want. I only hope you can feel the waves of affection that are flowing from me to you right now. And I hope you know that whatever it is, I'll do anything I can to help.
I'm so humiliated, I don't want to tell you about it.
Faith, please try.
All right.
Will you go out with me again?
This week, the kiss is only the beginning.
I never wanted you to have to know about any of this.
When Brenda comes clean,
You love him?
how will it affect a father and son?
Brenda, let me know what happened between you two.
Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Weekdays.
Let's get real. Here we go.
The debate is on.
Wait a minute, I'm not finished.
No one talks politics like they do.
People should be furious. Wow.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
I'm an energetic diabetic.
I'm an energetic diabetic.
Why are these diabetics so energetic?
I beat fatigue with Restore Energy.
DRSI's Restore Energy, the breakthrough energy formula for people with diabetes.
It tastes great.
There's no sugar, caffeine, or calories.
I asked my doctor if there was an energy drink for diabetics, and he told me about Restore Energy.
Restore gives me energy. Now everything is possible.
Be an energetic diabetic. Restore Energy, the diabetes energy formula.
This is just what the 8 layers needed.
Hey guys, sorry we're late.
Milk looks warm.
Finally got the whole gang together. Maple brown sugar, strawberry delight, blueberry muffin. Yeah, a little family reunion.
Whoa! Now we're cereal here.
What? Just tone it down.
Enough said. Gotcha.
Yeah, safety first. Watch the whole grain.
Try Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats Hot. Just add warm milk and you've got a hot way to keep your kids full and focused all morning.
Dude, your 8 layers are showing.
Oops.
Mini Wheats Hot keeps them full, keeps them focused. Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. On One Life to Live, 2 soap favorites are saying so long, and 2 more are saying hello.
You're right.
Terrell Tilford and Jason Tam are leaving Landview.
Take care of yourself.
While Dan Gauthier is returning as Kevin Buchanan.
What a surprise.
And Melissa Fumero is back as Adriana Kramer.
I will be back before you know it.
Also, you know her as Ariana from Days of Our Lives, but now Lindsay Hartley's moving on up to Pine Valley.
Can I come in?
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
Better idea of just what you're after.
A position equivalent to what I have in Minnesota.
That sounds fair enough.
The Boland Award should be some recommendation.
Seneca, you don't have to sell yourself to me.
No, I'm not. But some of the members of your search committee may not be familiar with my qualifications.
Fire away, then.
I have written over 100 papers in the last 7 years. I am currently president of the National Neurological Society. I am on the editorial board of the Journal of Neurological Diseases. I have 2 honorary degrees, one from Karolinska Institute, and there's more.
We're into overkill. There's no question that your credentials are overwhelming.
Objectively speaking, they are.
And my estimate would be that if the right position is not available for you, we'll try to create one.
Oh, fine. That's very encouraging.
May I interject a personal note?
Sure.
Does Nell know any of this?
No. And I don't want her to know until it's settled.
That places me in a somewhat awkward position.
I don't see why.
She happens to be my cousin, by marriage anyway.
Well, my understanding is that professional negotiations of this sort are confidential. And that's why I got upset at the loose lips in your search committee.
Tact isn't one of your strong points, is it?
Say what I mean what I say.
Obviously.
Look, let me put it this way, Marshal. If Nell finds out about this before it's settled, I'll tell your search committee that I am no longer interested in Riverside Hospital, and why, and I'll take my credentials elsewhere.
If we had a chance to have Seneca Bolak on staff at Riverside, and then we blew it, the whole medical board would go up in smoke.
Yeah.
This is a professional matter, and I think we should handle it in a professional way, with total discretion.
Good, then we understand each other.
Yes, we do. Actually, the position you should have, of course, is head of neurology.
Well, that had crossed my mind.
We have an acting head of neurology at the moment, but he's been more or less promised a permanent appointment, and he's entitled to it.
Well, I'm not here to undercut anyone. I mean, if neurology is taken, I'm sure you'll find something else for me.
That's very reasonable.
I want the right job for me. I don't want to push someone else out of a job that they deserve.
Well, fine. We'll work something else out then.
Who is the acting head of neurology? Maybe I know him.
Dr. Coleridge. Dr. Edward Coleridge.
Coleridge? Huh? No, I don't think so. Oh, I'll be interested in meeting him.
I'll take it.
I'm impressed. Such decisiveness.
Well, I'm in a very positive frame of mind today.
Then I should capitalize on that and immediately ask you to have dinner with me tonight.
I accept, thank you. Oh, dear, you wanted.
I'll ask them to call me if there was any news on Frank Ryan.
Well, I hope there is. Good news.
Well, it'd be quicker to go back to the hospital than phone. About
Oh,
dinner.
why don't you just go along? I'll find Madam take charge and make arrangements about the apartment, and I'll come meet you at your office later, okay?
Can't think of anything better.
Go on, then.
Fine.
I want to give the apartment one more going over.
Nell, I'll be looking forward to this evening.
Me too.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet. People are talking about John and Natalie on One Life to Live. Marla Hipsher Stewart posted on Facebook, "I want to know who's the daddy of Natalie's baby. The wait is driving me crazy." Don Morrow says, "I think John will be there for Natalie regardless of the paternity." Joanna Marino adds, "I just hope he remembers how much he loves her and how many lies he has told her, so he forgives her quickly." But Chandrika Brock says, "I hope John is the father. He deserves a child." People are talking about One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Smooth skin? Not good enough. Now get baby smooth perfection with new Dream Smooth Mousse from Maybelline, New York. Some makeups leave skin rough, dry. Ours is cream whipped, so it hydrates. Skin looks flawless. Baby smooth. New Dream Smooth, only from Maybelline.
Someone's feeling better.
Pediacare, relied on by moms and pediatricians to help kids feel better.
Husband's back.
Don't think for a second I'm done.
His master plan backfired.
Everything you did to pull us apart pushed us together.
A final act of revenge.
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
With a shocking outcome.
No!
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet. She did everything to get him back.
I don't want anything to hurt you.
But there's one night she can't erase.
John needs to know the truth about the baby. I'm gonna make you pay.
Now,
Stay out of my life.
how will Natalie protect John from the truth?
What is this?
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
15 seconds with Dahlia Salem.
The top 3 must-have items in my wardrobe are a great pair of jeans. I love shoes. And I would say a great hat. Cocktail dress, too. Can I add that? That's 4. Okay.
Catch Dahlia Salem on General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
This is Erica, your average complicated 30-something in therapy with a not-so-average therapist, Dr. Tom. His specialty, time travel therapy? She doesn't talk about her past, she relives it.
Wait, where am I going?
Literally. After 2 years, it's time for phase 2.
Let's do this!
Now she's running from the law.
Oh my God!
Rescuing her family.
Lay off my brother!
And dealing with her own mortality.
9 years from now, something awful is going to happen.
Am I dead? So now what?
Good question. Check out the all-new season of the SoapNet original drama, Being Erica. Premieres Wednesday, January 26th at 11 on SoapNet.
Begin anywhere.
It's awful no matter where I begin. Bucky, I'm afraid I'm not like other people. I'm afraid I'm not normal.
No, I'm sure that isn't so.
No, I am so afraid of intimacy of any kind. I just can't let it happen.
Oh, Faith.
Bucky, I like you so much. You're sweet, you're gentle. I believe you love me. I thought if anybody could help me with what's wrong with me, it would be you.
Well, I'd like it to be me. Not in a clinical way. Because we care for each other.
I know.
You are so beautiful.
Bucky, let me keep talking, all right? See, I get impulses where I do feel a little sexy, but the moment I am in a situation where anything might happen, I'm just filled with panic. Terrible, terrible panic.
Well, has it always been this way?
More or less. I'm 25 years old. I've had very little experience.
Hey, look, if you don't want to talk about this anymore, you don't have to.
No, I don't mind. Maybe it'd be better if you knew. You see, when I was in medical school, I met a man. Older, forceful, really fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
He liked me very much, and I started seeing a great deal of him. Daddy didn't approve. Nobody did, for that matter, but I was just so infatuated I wouldn't listen to them.
Well, how long ago was this?
A little over 2 years. I guess one of the main reasons that this man and I got along so well is he said we'd have a perfect platonic relationship.
That must have made things easier for you.
Well, it did. Up until about 2 months before we stopped seeing each other. Then he changed his mind, and in order for us to have what he called a total relationship, he insisted that we become lovers.
Well, go ahead. Then what happened?
Well, by then I couldn't refuse him anything, but it just didn't work for me. And I just became so aware of it not working, it made me tense, miserable. I tried to pretend. That didn't work either. Finally, I just got so upset I stopped seeing him.
Faith, I'm sorry.
Bucky, I like you so much. I thought, now here's somebody who's dear, sweet, gentle. And if it could happen with anybody.
Listen, I wish I had some magical solution, some terrific, brilliant answer.
So do I.
Well, we could talk to a psychiatrist, I suppose.
No, I just can't do that. So you see, I'm really here under false pretenses.
No.
I just feel so miserable about it all.
Look, why don't we just groove around for the rest of the day? I mean, we don't have to get involved in anything heavy.
That wouldn't be fair.
Sure it would. We have till tomorrow anyway, and sitting out here in the water looking at the lights at night is really something else.
Bucky?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I know you're disappointed.
Well, I'm disappointed about what happened, but I'm not disappointed in you.
You have to be.
No, I don't.
Well, I'm disappointed in the occasion and in me.
Well, look, everything isn't lost. We can still have a great time. I mean, we have soft drinks and food and liquor and books, and we can be quiet, and when you want to talk, we'll talk.
I'm sorry. Couldn't we go back to the marina?
You don't want to stay?
No, it would just remind me. I'd be thinking every minute you were hoping I'd change my mind.
That wouldn't be why we're here.
Bucky, it wouldn't be any fun. Can't we go back, please?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I am too. Faith.
Yeah?
I love you.
Thanks. Can we go home now?
Sure. I'll get the anchor.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.